Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. And also thank you to the chat monitors for your help. I appreciate it. If you like the channel, please subscribe and also tap on the bell in order for you to be notified when I'm online or when I post a video. Hi Beatrice, hi Ron, hi Pamela, Anne, Linda, thank you for joining me. Today's Monday. Well, hopefully I'll have time. Hi Michelle Pickens. We will have time for some personal questions, but lately I know it's been, with the Russian invasion, it's been a challenge. There's always a lot to talk about, and by the time I look at the clock, time flew by. Hi, Sandra Peterson. Okay. I believe it was last week, I mentioned a couple of things that were going to get on Putin's way of getting away with everything. And I said the Russian people and the mama bears are going to come out against them. Guess what I saw earlier today? And someone texted me about it too. The mother of those young kids they lied to them, had a meeting with the governor of an area in Russia. I don't remember the name. It's on Twitter. I should have checked it over again, but I didn't. Yes, it was translated into English, what they were saying. In any event, they started asking about the kids, of course. And, this is going to get worse. I know that Putin has basically put an information blackout on. I mean, everything he can do to prevent information from the people to get information about what's going on, he's doing it. And also I said something about Putin taking this personally. In fact, I mentioned it again earlier today, that Biden and Zelensky are living debt-free on his head. I just read an article about, in fact, the last thing I did before I came on. The name of the journalist, if any of you would like to Google it. Her name is Farida, Farida. The last name is Rustamova, Rus, like in Rust, A, Mova, Mova, Rustamova. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but there is an article. She used to be in the Russian government, or somewhere in the Duma, which is the equivalent of our House of Representatives. She said that because she still have contacts over there, she spoke to people. She said they are saying Putin basically has lost touch with reality. He's angry. He doesn't want to talk to people. He's taking everything personally. That's a problem, and that's what I was telling you guys. If he could do something else, he would do it. What I'm saying is, if he could invade other countries, he would, just to get back. That's intuitive. That's what I feel. I'm not that the person did not say that. Just to get at Biden and other people, just like exactly as I'm saying this, I'm being reminded of Trump. The same stupid things that Trump would do just to get back do something stupid. He would do it, but he can't. His hands are tied. His military is looking very bad, like I said earlier. He doesn't have the resources. He's going to be running out of money. And you know something I saw earlier today, and I wasn't surprised. A lot of young Russians are taking part in protest. I mean, I saw a couple of very old people. I shouldn't say very, but in their 80s, are out protesting. But I'm seeing a whole bunch of young people. When I saw that, that did not give me a good feeling about stopping the protest in Russia. And once you have those kids, they are very imaginative, they have ways, they are very bright, like young kids here with cell phones, how to get information and all. Yeah. So the word will get out and they will inform their parents. Yes, from what I understand, I read somewhere that there's a major disparity between kids and their parents because they are better informed. So they don't accept the government line, basically, that it's military, whatever they call it. It's not a war. In any event, my prediction is the protests will continue to grow. The mother of those kids, Putin, is promising money. Money is not going to be enough. That's the worst thing you want to do when somebody is grieving a loved one is to try to pay them off. That's a problem. I don't feel Putin is going to be able to appease these people. And something else, I was reading a former Finnish prime minister from Finland. Just in case I'm saying it the wrong way, I just want to make sure you understand which country I'm talking about. I just read again a little while ago. It's on the MSNBC website. He said you cannot appease Putin. And I agree with that. That's why I said I would have stood up to him. But now, I'm a lonely psychic with a small footprint. So not much influence. But I feel like saying he's correct. But something, I feel Biden, my consolation is Biden is handling this very well. I know Republicans have one or two openings to try to, beat him up, but that's not going to work. Something else, I don't know what it is, but I feel like saying Biden is going to have a surprise for Putin when this is over. I believe I've said this before. I am not quite sure of the timing when exactly Putin is going to lose or Putin will be removed from office. I don't know if it's going to be while this thing is going on because that lady I just mentioned her name, who's Farida, that's her name. Another thing that I have been saying that she validated the way Putin is approaching this whole thing. I feel that a lot of people don't like the way Putin is going about prosecuting the war. And of course, because he everything is from him. According to that lady, Farida, there's a very small group of people around him, and they all think the same way, of course. But for some reason, I feel they don't like the way he's doing things, and she says up and down the government. So this is a danger So I'm not sure of the timing when Putin is going to be removed. But if it is after the war, and if there is an opportunity for a head of state to do anything, and I feel Biden is going to find a way, because I was thinking about Biden this afternoon. I'm sure all of you have seen the cover of the New York Times today, that family who got killed. But that's not the only thing. You know, Biden lost his first wife and one or two kids in a car accident, or one child in a car accident, or something like that. For some reason, the cover of the New York Times, at the incident that family who lost his life, they lost their lives yesterday, brought back some of those memories and some of the losses Biden have suffered. And it feels like, to me, what he's saying to himself, as I was focusing on him yesterday to see how he was. I mean, I wasn't looking at focusing on Biden to see how he felt about that picture, because I've made a conscious decision to accept the atrocities that Putin is inflicting because I can't do anything about it. And if God wants to stop it, God can. It's out of my hands. The only thing I can do is ask people to donate. That's the only thing I can do. So I was focusing on Biden. That picture, and every time he see a kid suffer, there is something in him, if he has an opportunity to, not the Russian people, he doesn't have anything about the Russian people, but Putin and the people around him, he's going to make sure that since there is a trial that has started, or an investigation that has started at The Hague, he's going to throw his 2 cents in, because it feels like, to me, of what he's with watching TV, what he's seeing on TV, the level of destruction that Putin is inflicting, and the killing that Putin is doing in Ukraine. And you know something, I've said this before, and I will reiterate. The Ukrainians may lose. There's a possibility of that. But the price is going to be very high, and they're going to inflict as much damage unfortunately, if the Russian soldiers don't, because there is always this, I don't know why I keep getting these guys. The Russian soldiers may just decide to stop fighting. And we all know why, because they don't feel they are being well supported. They have low morale and all that kind of stuff. Okay? And they are being asked to commit atrocities. There's a whole psychology, but I don't think anyone is interested if I were to sit and do a reading about how those soldiers feel. So I'll leave that to the side for now. But the Ukrainians, if we think Russia has suffered losses, because from what I understand, I follow a few Ukrainian journalists, reputable people, not, people who are spreading propaganda and all that kind of stuff. But they are Ukrainian. Some of that stuff I have to use Google to translate, because I can't read Russian. Once I tried to learn, it didn't go very well. In any event, Russia is suffering. It, I mean, the losses to me, and you see the carcasses of those trucks and whatever tanks that they've left behind. They ran away. Whatever happened to the people who were in those vehicles? Okay. What we are seeing today is going to be nothing compared to what's to come for the Russians. I know the Ukrainian military and their manpower, they have less people. But I believe I've said this before. They're going to change tactics, and I feel they are doing it already. I mentioned that last week. They're going to use different tactics to attack the Russians. And they know the terrain, okay? Oh, yeah. And by the way, today, they killed a high-ranking officer in the Russian army. So we're going to hear a lot more of those things. And there are other things that are happening in the background. I don't want to get into them today. At some point, I will, when this thing is over, I will do a reading as far as what I felt was happening behind the scenes. Okay. But I don't think today is the right day to do that. Right now is not the right time to do that. In any event, my prediction is we haven't seen the damages that the Ukrainians are inflicting on the Russians. Is nothing yet. We haven't seen anything. And with whatever small type of weaponry that they have, however small or, the quantity, they're going to do a lot of damage to the Russians, to the Russian military. Unfortunately, they got Putin to thank for it, and also the other thing is the mind. When you live under those dictators, you are programmed to think a certain way. It's very difficult to change when you live under those types of government. But I feel there are going to be a few things, surprising things that are going to be happening in Russia as well. Things that will surprise us as far as what the Russian people, the way they go about protesting, getting information, and demand change, because the economy is going to get worse. They have a lot of questions that are going unanswered, and there is a lot of resentment building up in Russia. That is so. And the other thing is, it's not only the Ukrainians that Putin is going to try to starve when he encircled them and start bombing them. Yes, they don't. Those people cannot get provisions. They cannot get food and all that. That's what he's trying to do, but I don't feel he's going to be very successful at it. But I feel in the process, he is going to be starving Russians as well. Well, that has started. People who, at the lower echelon of the economic scale, they're gonna be staying hungry as well. Unfortunately, a lot of elderly people as well. So he's going to be starving his own people, but he doesn't care. According to Farida, Putin is like a crazy man. Okay, he takes everything personal, so he's basically blind, and that's the worst place a leader like Putin should find themselves, not being able to be objective and talk to people open to receiving advice. That's what I'm getting. So I will answer some questions. Margaret Tucker says, 71-year-old. At 71 years old, I had to go back to work so I did not become homeless. You are not the only one, my friend. Will I be able to stop working by the end of this year? It is getting harder to go to work. It is possible. You know what, Margaret? I am not sure it will be the end of this year. I have to be honest with you, time-wise. But yes, you will be able to stop working. In the meantime as well, I feel like saying if there is something that you could do without leaving the house, you know what I mean? Yeah, I agree with you. At 71, that's when you want to relax and you have to get up and go to work. It's tough. But I feel you're going to make it. Hang in there, okay? All right. As Peter I said, Putin is not a leader, never has been, and is not equipped to ever be one. That is very true, because leaders don't do those type of things. John Hall says, does Putin know what Trump is saying about him and Russia and Lindsey Graham comment? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, Putin, well, I heard that in the news as well. I read it on Twitter. Oh, he watches TV. Oh, believe me, he didn't even have to watch TV to see these things. People will tell him. Okay? And why do you think Fox News, you know, put those things on the air? That is so that they can be picked up by RT and other government media outlet in Russia. There is, from what I understand, there's a connection between the Murdochs and Putin and his social, you know, his buddies in Russia. So there is a connection. It's not only Trump. The Murdochs are as well. So this whole thing at one day, I feel, will come out. It will unravel. Murdoch, Putin, Trump, among others, Prince, all these people. Oh yeah, it will come out. So yes, he does know. Okay. Let's see. Susie says, hey, Milu, personal question. My ex-boyfriend, John / ex-husband, same thing, just called me after not talking to me since November. Will we get back together? I mean, you know, if he's calling you back, well, I don't know about getting back together, but, you know, I feel, you know, one thing would lead to another, yeah. But I feel he's going to do the same thing, but it's up to you. You can do whatever you want, you know, see where it leads, okay? But yeah, that's why he's calling. Otherwise, he would not call you. I mean, it's not because he doesn't care. He cares about you. But intuitively, I don't feel he would be too busy doing other things. So yes, he's going to try to work his way back to you into your good graces. Okay? Let's see. Marsha Quinn says, I'm so happy we live here in the United States. Oh my God, yes, we are blessed, but we came close. Thank you, Gloria Kleinfelter, for reminding people to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Everyone, if you can, please hit the thumbs up. It helps me a lot. Flora Nabais, or Nabes, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your last name, says, good morning from Australia. Good morning, Flora. Okay. Let's see. One. Sandra Peterson says, just like Trump, Putin has no feelings. This guy is crazy. And for somebody, you just remind me of something that our Secretary of State said today somewhere in Europe. He said, for Putin to be treating people that way, is incomprehensible because Putin lost his older brother during World War II. He was killed. So I never heard of that before, but I thought that was great for somebody who suffered losses during the war to no fault of his family. Okay, and he's inflicting the same damage on others. Putin has no conscience. This guy is really bad, rotten, terrible. All right. SP Third Eye is asking, if Putin left Ukraine today, this sanction would still be in place tomorrow. Yes, next week, next month, next year. He crossed the line. Consequences will endure well beyond this conflict. Yes, in fact, you remind me of something that the former Finnish Prime Minister said today. He said Europe will not have peace until Putin leaves office. That's how bad he views Putin. And anyone, guys, this guy has no conscience. It's unbelievable. What I'm watching, what I see on TV, to know you are doing this to others, it's because you don't even see their humanity. Moma Gen 65 says, astrologers are saying it will be about a year for Ukraine. I hope it's not that long. I hope not. The energy, that's pushing Putin, that's my interpretation. I don't know. I'm not an astrologer. I looked at some of the stuff. In fact, there's one thing I've never done. I should do it. Take a look at the Ukrainian, the astrological chart for Ukraine. I don't think it's going to take that long because the way things are going today, and you just remind me of, as I'm talking about what you posted, Aspi. I was explaining before the losses that Putin is going to suffer in the coming months. Even weeks. Okay. I don't feel Putin is going to be able to withstand them. No. You cannot. For a year? No, I don't think so. I feel like saying between now and June, July, it can go longer, up to a year, but I don't think the level of destruction, the killing, and Putin is angry because basically Zelensky has shown Putin that Putin is nothing. Zelensky is playing the game, a psychological game with Putin, and he's basically shown to Putin that Putin is an incompetent leader. Putin is a know-nothing individual, and Putin has a big problem with it. Putin already has an inferiority complex, and people love Zelensky, they hate Putin. That's another thing that's driving Putin crazy. He has all these weapons and people don't love him. They love Zelensky. He can't understand it. This woman told me, well, the same thing Trump does. She didn't tell me, I'm sorry. Fatida, she said Putin goes, according to people from friends in Russia, her contacts, Putin goes into wild rages. Yeah. So Biden and Zelensky, oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Linda Pruitt says the card I flipped indicate 3 weeks to 3 months. 3 years. Oh my God, yeah. 3 years, that's a long time. We hope not. I also see beef moms in Russia building a dangerous movement against him. Oh yeah, those moms, the mother of those soldiers, oh, it started already, believe me. Putin is in trouble. These people are not going to give up. I mean, you lied to their kids and caused their death. No, stupid idiot. He didn't think about that. He lies like crazy and expects you to eat it up. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Gloria Burgeon is saying my medical case got pushed back from a trial in August because of COVID. What do you see? Yeah, that's the reason. COVID has been has been creating havoc in the calendar of everybody, like, state government and federal government. Everyone's calendar has been affected. So hang on tight. You're going to do fine. Okay. Let's see. Jocelyn Delaney is saying, "Hi Milou, a couple of months ago, I was sleeping and felt someone tap me on the back. Then they yelled out at me. Who was it? Oh, I have no idea, but it feels like to me it's a family member on the other side. The only thing, it feels like to me it's a family member on the other side. Okay, I don't know which one of them, but it's nothing to worry about. David Crooks is asking, when will I get an IT job? I'm getting 2 weeks to 2 months. So don't give up. Linda Chapat, will my surgery go well? I feel like saying yes. Why are you holding your side? Are you going to have surgery on your side? Linda, can you please, well, I don't, for the past week, I've been doing this, the Russian thing. I didn't have my, can you please call me? I'm going to post my YouTube number. I'm just curious as to why I am seeing, thank you very much, HC, for generosity and super chat. I appreciate it. My cardiologist scheduled a stress test for me this week. Will it go smoothly? Well, I don't know about smoothly, but it'll be fine. I'm not getting anything bad. So, good luck. And, keep working with them. Oh my God. Yes, David Crooks, hang in there. I asked somebody to call me. Anyway, I read Ivanka and Trump made a deal with Tish James to delay the position. What kind of deal was made? I don't know about that. Hi, this is Milo.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Linda.
Hi, Linda. Okay. Why am I seeing you holding your right side? Is that where you're going to have the surgery?
Hip surgery.
Oh, yeah. Hip surgery?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't tell me what kind of surgery. Okay. That's why I'm seeing you holding your right side. That's why. Okay. No problem. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, you're going to be all right. Okay?
Oh, well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Good luck. God bless. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, friends. Thank you very much for spending time with me. I appreciate it. Herbert family, can you please ask me Saturday? I'm about to go off. There's my sister who died. Oh my God, a year ago has a message for me. Well, I'll quick. Who's Veronica? Herbert family. There's somebody with a V name of Veronica, okay? You let me know Saturday who that is, but your sister wants you to know she's well. And there is a mom over there. I'm not quite sure if it's a grandma or your mom. Okay, somebody that's who came to get her, but she's with family. And there's a dog over there too, like a mid-sized dog. Okay? So she's okay. She wants to pass it off to you. Please pass it off to the family. All right? Okay, friends. Thank you very much for thank you very much for spending time with me. I appreciate it. Thank you, chat monitors, for your help. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video. My YouTube phone number, you can call that if you like, or you can send me an email, whichever you prefer. If you like the channel, please subscribe, and I thank those of you who have been subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 15,000. 15,000. So, and then of course, I'm going to be pushing for 20. You know, gotta be greedy. In any event, I thank you for your support and for subscribing. If you like the channel, please subscribe and also tap on the bell in order for you to be notified when I'm online or when I post a video. Again, everyone, thank you for spending time with me. I will see you tomorrow, same time. Till then, bye.